Auditing firm and accounting firm KPMG believes the introduction of new tax measures and other levies in the 2021 budget are short-term measures to revive the economy. Doing its analysis on the budget estimates, senior partner at KPMG, Anthony Sapon, expressed confidence that though the taxes may bring some hardship to businesses, government will be quick to withdraw them after a positive pickup of the economy. There is more in this report.
Government has introduced some new taxes in the 2021 budget for targeted areas like sanitation, COVID-19 related procurements and road infrastructure. Stakeholders, including the Association of Ghana Industries, have been reacting. They say the move will worsen the plight of businesses struggling to recover from the pandemic. After hours of deliberations on the economic policies, senior partner KPMG, Anthony Sapon, said the new measures must be for the short term.
If we say we want to survive and we don't take some drastic measures to be able to stabilize us, then what is going to happen is that we may find ourselves sinking deeper and may even lose all that we have. So in the short term, we have to brace ourselves for difficult situations. And that's why some people call it tighten your belt in the past under the previous economic recovery program. So these tax measures the government has introduced, I believe, are short-term basis to help us stabilize and have our breath. Then what CARE will do is that once you have the initial breath, you will then be able to have a survival air to be able to grow. And I think that the combination is what will save us. And
Ken Ofuriata, who joined the conversation virtually, has described the move as a shared responsibility for all to contribute in ensuring that uncompleted infrastructure projects are finished up.
Budget is a battle cry and for all of us to be part of this, to burden share going forward. We have some 8,700 projects. We've targeted them for completion so that culture of not completing projects we do away with. Consolidation is important for us because the macros have to be stable, and clearly what we did in the past 3.5 years was what is able to support us in 2020 while others were tottering. And then the continuity of growth with the Obatampa intervention.
Economics lecturer at the University of Ghana, Dr. Professor Chumesi Bafo, who was on the panel, argued that the new taxes must be invested in profitable infrastructure projects to fasten the growth of the economy.
Meanwhile, the senior partner at KPMG, Anthony Sapon, has told Joy Business that the 100 billion City Cares program by government has the potential to support the growth targets in the 2021 budget and economic policies.
100 billion project that the government has put together over 3 to 4 years to support businesses and enterprises. And as you know, the COVID itself had a major devastating effect on businesses, first from the lockdown, second from supply of inputs, third working capital getting away, and a lot of businesses dwindle. So it's important that when COVID seems to be contained, there's a need to support businesses that would have lost their working capital, that would have lost their customer base, that would have lost their businesses to rebound back. And to do that will require such intervention from government. So I believe that the CARE program is one of the bold, relevant and appropriate initiative that government has put together to be able to bring back enterprises and also to help the economy recover. It's important to understand that what the CARE program is looking at is to stabilize businesses. So a component of it is, say, if you had businesses that you've gone down, that you are losing the entire essence of the business, the CARE program component on stabilization will help you. The second aspect is the growth aspect, that once businesses are stabilized, there will be the need to make sure that they grow. And how is that going to be? And that is where the linkages of businesses will be done. So one component is to equip businesses with relevant tools and equipment. The other is to support businesses that are into the input and raw material sector to increase production. And then the third component, also looking at light manufacturing, that we are not just going to be producers of raw materials, but we'll convert what we produce into finished or semi-products, packaging, and this within the context of the African intercontinental trade is also relevant, because if we're going to be able to take advantage of that trade and be able to increase our export to other African countries, then first, we need first to be able to produce first the raw materials, second the finished goods, and we must also produce them to the level of quality and standard that will be acceptable and be able to compete in other countries while at the same time be competitively pricing-wise be acceptable. So all of these, I think, makes the CARE program, as I said, relevant and appropriate. And what will be key is that if it is properly implemented and is able to attain the set goals and objectives, then that is where we can say that this initiative is going to be one of the lasting initiatives that this government would have introduced to build the Ghanaian economy.